I got something for you. Here we are again, another episode. It's a scallop cake, cheddar, shrimp. Oh my God. Dive right into this. Here we go. We got a ½ pound of scallops and shrimp. There it is, chopped up, beautiful, fresh. And we're going to take 2 chopped green onions with some fresh chopped Thai chilies. Beautiful. We're going to take a ½ cup of mixed. Okay, and I'm using Balderson's cheddar, white cheddar, and yellow cheese. It's delicious. It's my favorite cheese, that's why I'm using it. 1 lightly beaten egg into there, and that's that. And then we're gonna put some flour over here. Flour's just gonna go in here. It's just a little, 1/4 cup of flour, just put that there. We'll see what we're gonna do with that in a minute. 2 lightly beaten eggs go into there. And we're gonna take a ½ cup of breadcrumbs and we're gonna spread it all over there. So here we go. I just mix all of this up. And the key is to have, you want the ingredients cool, so after I mix this, I'm gonna put it back in the fridge for a few minutes. Just get it in there and let it all get nice and firm and cool. It's already cold, but we want it firmed up. So there you go. And I cheated because I've already got some already chilled. So here we go, like I mentioned, I already had mine chilled up already in advance. I'm just gonna break this into 2. And all you do is you get a little ball, just make it into a ball. I'm just making 2 of these. I've got some more we're gonna cook off because I'm hungry. But you can just see, you just wanna roll these little beautiful morsels through that flour. Make sure there's good coverage with it. And then into the little egg bath like that. And you wanna make sure you get it all covered up. Just kind of roll it through there. You can see I'm just getting that flour all wet, and we're just going to drop these into the breadcrumbs, like so, and then we roll it like that. Now you can use a panko breadcrumb. I'm just choosing to use a regular fine toasted breadcrumb. I've done it both ways. I think they're both nice. I just happen to have this here, and this is what I'm using. Beautiful. Either way, and this is all we do. Now, we're gonna cook these up in a second. I just wanted you to see. Here's the nice thing about this. I'm making them into almost a patty there, a little patty, but you can do this as an appetizer. You can make them into little tiny croquettes, and you can leave them raw, put them in the fridge, cover them in parchment paper, cover them and overnight, and have them ready for your guests the next day. Or you can cook them off and reheat them in a toaster oven. So it's very versatile. Great, great item to have when you're having guests over. Great appetite. Okay, so I'm just gonna park these in the fridge to firm them up, cool them off, and we'll fry them off. But they're gonna come out like this after just chilling them, ready to go onto the griddle. So, 1 second. Okay, so now we're back here. All we gotta do now is just cook them off. Really simple. I always put a little bit of olive oil first, and probably about 2 tablespoons. And then as soon as I get that hot, we're going to, ooh, it is hot. Just roll that around a little bit like there. And now we're gonna add a couple tablespoons of butter. We're gonna do a bunch of these, so need a little more than a couple. Just like that. And here we go, about 3 minutes on each side, folks. And as I mentioned, you can make these into little tiny guys. They can be a little hors d'oeuvre. They can go on Steven with a little fork, an hors d'oeuvre fork. And As I mentioned to you before, I've got a wonderful citrus, pineapple, mango topping to go with it, and it just pairs wonderfully. And speaking of pairing, I picked a Hoppy Boy from Garrison's. It is a 6.5% alcohol, but it's 50 IBUs, International Bitterness Units per beer, which heavy on the hops. Really wonderful. It has a grapefruit note to it, and it's spiked with mango. It's got actually spiked with mango rinds. Can you believe this? This guy, I've never met him in my life. I want to meet him. He is an incredible brewmaster. At Capt'n Kenny's, we use the tall ships for our batter. I mentioned that, we advertise that. We use a lot of it. We buy it by the 50-liter kegs. Although my wife, Capitana, partner in life, she says there's a hole in the keg, and most likely is a slight hole. But you have to know that this beer just pairs wonderfully well with this dish, and I am going to drink it shortly.
Papi, qué rico. Can't wait, let's shake it, don't waste it, just taste it, can't wait.
Wait till you see what it looks like inside. That cheese gets all gooey inside those chopped green onions and those Thai chilies. And by the way, you don't have to put Thai chilies in there. Only if you like a little extra spice and you think your guests might like it. It's not necessary, but I choose to put them in there because I love spice, in case you didn't know.
Papi, qué rico. Can't wait, let's shake it, don't waste it, just taste it, can't wait.
Okay, so I'm just finishing these off. I'm going to get our salad ready. I want to plate this up and show you how I like to plate it, and so we'll be right back. So just finishing these off, I want to bring out the field green salad and along with the mango and pineapple, lime, citrus-based dressing. Beautiful. I also made another dressing that goes along with that, simple. 1.5 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice, along with 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, seasoned with black pepper and salt, and that's it. And I just toss it very lightly so you kiss the salad leaves with it. You don't want to have it saturated. Please don't do that. Just kiss it a little bit, toss it up, and we'll see that in a second. So as you can see, these scallop shrimp cakes, cheddar cakes are all done. And the wonderful enrobement of the cheese inside that seafood is just perfectly cooked. So here's how I like to plate. This is the mango and pineapple with a little fresh chopped red onion. And it's got just a fresh lime that I've splashed all over it. And we're gonna keep him there for a second. We'll do 2 of these because I know that my beautiful partner, the Capitana, is going to enjoy eating this with me shortly. Here we go. So again, there's that lemon juice and olive oil with a little seasoning. I've already stirred it, and we're just gonna drizzle a little bit of this. Everybody likes their dressing on a salad different than others. I just like it kissed. I want to kiss that dressing. I don't want it saturated and having the salad get all, soggy. And so once you get that dressing over the salad, you can see that little shine on those leaves. That's all you want. And all I'm doing here is I'm going to put some on this plate it like that. And we're going to plate it over here just like that. And on goes that mango, just like that. And here we go. Let's grab one of these guys, like so, and like so. Voila! Cheddar, scallop, and shrimp cakes, folks. Really easy to do, and your guests will never forget it. And of course, gotta do this, paired with Hoppy Boy. Hoppy Boy from Garrison's. Way to go, guys. Cheers. most favorite part of the show is doing the cutting into this delicious, gooey scallop and shrimp, along with a bit of that mango.